Okay, so we are in the building, y'all. So GU guys, GU, we are in this thing right now. So the entry came. So yesterday we went over, we did a full breakdown on GU. We also looked at USD. Good morning, Jonathan. I see you in the chat. Good morning, bro. So yesterday we did a full breakdown, USD CAD. We did a full breakdown on GU. And we talked about these sale opportunities coming based off the 1 hour chart needing to create a lower low. All right. And so where I have my take profit for this trade setup is literally at where this lower low would, we already have the lower low. We're just looking to extend the second leg of this trend. So on the 1 hour chart, we created the first leg of this trend. We talked about this yesterday. We're just going to go over it real quick. So this was the impulse down, and then this was the retracement on the 1 hour chart. And then we locked in, or we created the lower low here. And then we had a slight pullback within structure. And so this would be the lower low that was created. And then we did a slight pullback here. And this was what we were looking at yesterday. All right. So this was a slight pullback. And then now we're looking to see this come and lock in this lower low for the next extension of the trend. All right. And so this is where my take profit is right here. And so what we were looking at yesterday, guys, is we were looking at a small pullback, which was like a 15-minute pullback here, right here of structure. We were pulling back in, still respecting our zones. And that's the key. And this is why zones are so important, right? Give me a second. Where is my color? Okay, there we go. So let's change the color of this. Let's make this yellow because this is a small retracement. But notice how this 15-minute push here, this 15-minute uptrend, even though let's do it like that. All right. And then I want you to pay attention to how this zone was respected. We had a zone here, right here, that was respected. So if we drop back down to the 15-minute chart, this was a 15-minute uptrend here. Okay, 15-minute uptrend. And let me change the color of the trend line as well. So we got a 15-minute uptrend here, but was really just a small pullback, obeying our zone off the 1 hour and giving us an opportunity to capitalize on this trade setup within our trading time. And then for all of my chart pattern people, I know my brother AD, I don't know if he's on here or not, but my brother AD, he loved those chart patterns. So we got a head and shoulders here. Also, another confirmation that can be used along with our confirmations as well, right here at that zone, right where we're anticipating our confirmations. And then here we got our confirmations as well. And so again, this was a setup we went over yesterday. All you had to do, and this is this is the apprenticeship part, right? When you finish your first 7 weeks going through the course, understanding all of that stuff, then when you're getting on the calls, your goal is you should be privately marking up charts, seeing if they go your way. But you're also now able to capitalize off my setup. So when I'm saying, hey, I'm looking at GU, I'm looking at EU, and I'm doing a breakdown of it, and I'm telling you, hey, this is what I'm looking to see happen. Well, you already made it through the 7 weeks. If you've done the 7 weeks the right way, which is focus on mastering that stuff, do the homework assignments the right way, turn it in, make sure you ask me to grade it so I can give you feedback to make sure you're doing it the right way. Well, once you go through those 7 weeks and I'm on the calls going over trade setups that I'm looking at, you should be then going over that, following the process for yourself, and you should know exactly when to get in because you've already gone through the course. So I'm literally spoon feeding you the looks. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to necessarily go out there and find them. I'm spoon feeding. I'm telling you, hey, this is what I'm looking at. All you got to do is just apply the knowledge that you've learned going through the course portion, and you're good to go.
I'm going to ask a question. Who in this group feel extremely blessed to have a person like Calvin mentor them? And I want everybody to put one in the chat if they feel like they're immensely blessed. And I just want to see, like, need I say more, Calvin? Look at the chat, man. It's going crazy. Look.
Hey, praise God.
I can't tell you enough, man. Like And I don't know what category of blessings you fall under, but boy, let me tell you something, man. You, 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 you one of them ones. Let's leave it at that. You one of them ones, brother. And I can't thank you enough, man. We can't thank you enough.
Amen, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. To God be the glory, y'all.